Were you guys fans of the show Wednesday with Jenna Ortega?
Pablo, you answer that one first.
Nah.
Okay.
I enjoyed
Diego?
it. I enjoyed it. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it a lot. I think there was a. I think Jenna was really the one that made it. So I think the biggest argument, though, from fans was the miscasting of Luis Guzman as Gomez, the dad. What did you guys think?
Um, it was, but I would believe it's more like the problem is many people I believe think that Gomez has always to be somebody like Raul Julia,
Mm-hmm,
that kind of image.
mm-hmm.
Even though Luis Guzman is more like the OG Gomez, so he matches it more, and I believe it's like that the whole generational thing was more the explanation of why people were like, I don't know, or they're race swapping or things like that, and it's like, but they also went for the actor who looks the most like the dude.
Yeah, that's the thing. He looks like the dude, but if you see how he acts, he doesn't feel like Gomez.
Mm-hmm.
He feels more like a mundane, normal ass guy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I actually want to see somebody more flamboyant and more uh, energetic
Well,
than what. Yep.
well, it got picked up for a second season, so we're gonna see more of the parents, and but the news was that they got picked up for a second season. Then this came out saying Wednesday fans reignite Gomez casting debate. Here's a photo of Oscar Isaac with a mustache who voiced Gomez
Mhm.
in the animated. And there is, of course, Luis Guzman. The great Gomez casting debate makes a comeback as Wednesday's fans continue to be split over Luis Guzman's casting. The sensitive patriarch of the Addams family, played by Guzman, has a sweet relationship with his teenage daughter Wednesday in the Netflix series, while Guzman bears a striking resemblance to the original comic strip predecessor created by Charles Addams. His casting is met with the backlash due to the popularity of Raul Julia's suave portrayal of the character in the two Addams Family movies from the 1990s. All right, here's the problem right here. And this is Screen Rant. Sensitive patriarch. That's garbage right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, he needs to be more patriarchal. He needs to feel like a
Mhm.
patriarch. That's his job on the family.
Mhm.
That's his position. And that's why
Mhm.
his relationship feels so natural, so just normal.
Mhm.
Because he is a man, he controls the situation, but when he is with his lady, he melts down because, well, here is the reason why he can do all what he does. That he just loves her. He is passionate, and I missed that on the series, to be honest.
And the other thing, saying sweet relationship, all these relationships with the Addams family should be very twisted and dark. Their idea of sweet is not our idea of sweet. So that's just like that's comic strip, that's 60s television show, that's the 90s movies. That's like that's there. So but again, this is Screen Rant. Then
Mhm.
I'm just kind of using this as a debate for us because a lot of people were like, why is Luis Guzman cast as this? Back last year when they made the casting decisions. Okay, so some fans were reimagining Oscar Isaac as it, and then they did a video on Instagram. I guess it went viral. I don't want to show that, but let's go right here. Proving that the subject of Gomez Wednesday's casting is still controversial, many commenters disagreed with the original poster, stating that Guzman plays a loving Hispanic father perfectly. And the entire point of the Gomez character is that he is not classically originally handsome. Your thoughts on that, guys?
In the comics, he is not supposed to be handsome, but he is supposed to
Mm-hmm.
be more flamboyant, more manly.
Mm-hmm.
Suave.
Yeah, it's a
Hmm.
different way of portraying a man. It's not just a man being macho. Is
Mhm,
different because he has that softness, but that tenderness, but is directed to his affection, and the other people can go to hell. He doesn't even notice them on the room.
Hmm.
mhm,
So that is the interaction that you will expect, and that's really manly. If you think about it, that's one of the manliest ways of acting that you
Hmm.
can get. That's why we are saying Tom Hanks did well defending his wife, because you need to be in that position of just taking care of her, seeing that she's basically in a throne, being happy, and the rest of the world can burn.
mhm.
Diego?
That's Gomez.
Yeah.
I mean, what I have most issue here is how they say played Hispanic father perfectly, right?
Yeah, it's
And
terrible.
I will be honest,
Yeah.
like he was not playing a Hispanic father; he was just playing a father.
Hmm.
You know, it doesn't mean that all fathers are like like being. If you're Hispanic and your dad, you all of us will be like that. You know.
Yeah, the Gomez on the 90s movies act more like a father if you think about it, because he is more serious with the kids. When he is with Morticia, he goes completely crazy, bonkers. He loves
Right.
her, but he goes to the kids and he's different. He acts more serious, more regal, even though he's cracking jokes and expecting them just to kill each other because that's
Hmm.
fun. He's still having that presence.
Hmm.
Well, this ridiculous article goes on to say how this is the perfect what's it call it? The perfect Gomez. And this is no knock on Luis. I just think he's horribly miscast. Many Instagrammers point out, also said the point of Gomez and Morticia's lovey marriage is that the pair are opposites in terms of looks, making it clear that Morticia loves Gomez for who he is and feels the same, and he feels the same way. Um, Someone even said that Hollywood ruined Gomez by casting Raul Julia, creating the shift from comic strip character that has since become accepted as a major element of the franchise. While many users expressed excitement at the prospect of Isaacs in the role, he's not going to be in the role, guys. I don't know why I'm saying that. Others brought up the actor's age, saying he's still too young for the role. um, God, this is dumb.
In that family, it's impossible to look too young. That's the thing. They are
Hmm.
not humans. They don't
Hmm.
just go old, get old like normal people. If you
Hmm.
think Gomez looks young, he can look like he's 16 and be 100. It's completely non-important. This is not normal human
Hmm.
beings.
While Isaac's signature mustache is an extremely talented performer, Guzman is a perfect representation of the Gomez from the original source material for all adaptations of the Addams Family Addams comic strip. As far as looks, yeah. I mean, Guzman, looks like the comic strip character, ugly and portly. Sorry, man, just calling it. Shorter than Morticia by a great deal, and portly, well smoothed down hair and elegantly groomed mustache. Guzman certainly looks the part. However, outside his appearance, the actor embodies. Oh, this is the worst sentence of the whole stupid article. However, outside his appearance, the actor embodies his character with his excitable nature, heartfelt proclamations to both Wednesday and Morticia, and sweetly supportive words and actions in Wednesday. Diego.
Again, this is what I said before. It's like
Mhm.
Gomez is not supposed to, they use the whole lovingly father thing, right?
Mhm.
And saying Hispanic, and that's why he's loving. Is like, no. Yes, he can be a loving father in his own way. Yes,
Mhm.
we've seen it. But he's the kind of loving father where maybe, I don't know, let's say Wednesday is using a halberd to try to hit Pugsley in the head, right? And he will come and just take away the halberd and give her an axe and tell her, don't poke your eye out, honey, and aim for the
Mm.
head.
Mhm.
Things like that.
Guzman's casting as Gomez brought the original version of the character to life in impressive fashion. No, no, it didn't. Though some viewers hope to see him grow into the role more and more and become more comfortable in season 2. Why even say that second part of the sentence? Because you know that second part of the sentence is the actual truth. A lot of viewers hope to see him get better because it just wasn't good. It's heartwarming to see so many Wednesday fans rise to defend Guzman after the unfortunate backlash he earned upon his casting simply due to his appearance. Ah, God.
This shows me the real issue with Hollywood right now.
Mm-hmm.
They don't understand parenthood. They have never had a good parent around them whatsoever. Why? They don't understand how a father is. They think that, as I'm hearing what you are reading, what sounds is like a father will be basically a wuss in front of the kids,
Mm-hmm.
and that's not it. You need to project security. You need to project that you are imposing, because the kids first need to fear you a bit, because if they screw up, they need to think that something bad is around, right? That's why you fear your mom's chancla, because you know you screw up, you get chancla. You get chancla, you ain't gonna be happy. So you avoid the chancla.
That's
With
true.
the parent, is exactly that. The father figure is supposed to be cold, is supposed to be stoic. Why? You need to fear him, and you need to feel like he can protect you, even if he can't, even if he doesn't have the strength to fight. You still need to have that confidence, because you are a kid. You are watching somebody that is supposed to be not only your role model, but the reason why you will stay alive if something bad happens. You need that security.
Well, look,
So
yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
the way that they are saying that Gomez should be is completely the opposite. It will not give you security. It will not give you a structure that you can advance in life with. It's just somebody that pampers you, because why the hell not? And is vacuous, is empty in the core.
Let me just say that the reason why I did not like Luis's performance is that I think it looks great. You know, it looks fine. I get it. You want to go back to the original comic strip. Is that he looked incredibly uncomfortable with the language, with tackling this language, especially when he's emoting to Morticia. You just didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. I thought, whereas Raul Julia, that's why the reason why it became such a quote unquote suave performance is that you have a theatrically trained, thespian trained actor in Raul Julia who kind of took these words and made them like just poetry.
Oh,
It's,
Monche. He sells you the fact that he's in love. And
bro.
he tells
Yeah.
you the fact that when he is in the second movie, when they are
Mm-hmm.
in the motel,
Mm-hmm.
when he's going nuts and actually stop paying attention to his wife and his family, and he's just getting into that deep depression, scrolling to the TV, you can feel it. You really can feel his disdain for life at that moment.
Yeah.
So
I
they
think the big backlash is not the fact that Luis Guzman and his look is great. Imagine if he, the way he looks and he could tackle the language and the personality of Gomez, that would have been gold. I just never bought him in his performance. So that's to
yeah, I
me
agree.
that's like the glaring backlash of it, with the show. For me, that's like the one of the weakest points of it. He's not in it a lot, but I think that Guzman just couldn't or didn't tackle the poetry, the believability of Gomez in this iteration.
He
Or
didn't feel in love. That's the thing. Gomez to Morticia. Sorry, I'm using the Spanish name.
see,
Uh, he feels in love. He feels like somebody that is ready to just bark if she asks him to.
well, he felt like an understudy. You know what an understudy is? You know,
No,
an understudy is the person, is the actor that is the backup for the other actor in case the other actor gets sick or like for whatever reason can't do the performance. You have the understudy,
Oh, I get you.
and that he's a total. He just for me felt like a total understudy. Like Luis Guzman probably should have been Uncle Fester. That would have been awesome.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
That would have been awesome because then you're playing into Luis Guzman's strengths. I just don't. The thing with Luis is I've always seen him play this one type of character his whole life. So it's like I would have say the same thing if they casted Danny Trejo. Can Trejo pull off the poetry, the language of Gomez? I don't think he could have.
Okay, Danny Trejo, maybe yes.
Maybe he does work
Have
hard. Hey,
we
listen,
have seen him? We have seen him mellow. That's the thing. We have seen him acting mellow. He can
Mhm.
pull that off. The thing is,
Mhm.
can he jump from mellow to be serious in an instant? That's Gomez. That's
Mhm.
more Gomez-ish. So can he do that? Because pulling the dramatics, he can do that.
You're definitely going to be scared. Like you definitely believe the dark side of Gomez with Trejo. Because you got to remember, Gomez,
He's a psychopath.
he's a
That's the joke.
psychopath.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's the
thank
joke.
you.
Yep.
That's what makes it so hilarious. All right, guys, to check out Midnight Edge Espanol, links are in the description. Pablo and Geeks Rapology and Diego, excuse me, live every Saturday.